Hey, what's going on out there? Welcome back to the Money Cube channel. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my opinion of the best stocks to invest in. By the way, this is not financial advice. If you invest in the stock or crypto markets, do so after doing your own due diligence. Now, these are the stocks, in my opinion, three of the stocks that are best for long-term growth. These are blue chip, very well-established blue chip companies. Let's get started here with Alphabet, which is the parent company of Google. All right. Also, if you didn't already know, Google acquired YouTube several years ago. So you're watching this video probably on YouTube. And so it's very, 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 very solid company. They've been in the game for many years. So let's look back. Over the past month, Google has, been very up and down, which in a bear market is not a bad thing. If you're investing, it's not, especially if you're day trading or swing trading, that's not a bad thing. But typically, over time, Google has gone up, as we can see. Let's look at the lifetime. If you go all the way back to when it started trading in the beginning, 2004 on the stock exchange, they were at $54, and then over time, as you can see, it steadily grew. It was at 2009, it's at 357% there. The next year it's up to 461%, and going up every year by at least 100. So, by 2014, it's over 1,000%. And that's a 1,000% gain since it started trading. Incredible. All right, so let's keep going. 2017, let's go on a little bit more. 2017, later in the year, it hit the $2,000 mark. Or, I'm sorry, the 2,000% gain mark. We keep going up. 2.8 at 2020. And then let's look at this mountaintop here, this peak, November 2021. It's sitting at a lifetime gain of 5,000%. Now, of course, we hit a rough patch with COVID-19, and it came down a little bit, and we're now in a bear market. I think mostly as a result of COVID and the war and the recession that's going on. So that's number one. Number two here is Tesla. Very similar story. Here recently, over the past month, it's peaks and valleys here. Not a bad thing. It's kind of, maintaining itself with these peaks and valleys. But if you look at the past year, it really hasn't gone down overall by much. I mean, it's maintained itself quite well, I think, considering everything going on. And let's look at the lifetime of the stock. And if we go all the way back to its inception on the stock market, July of 2010, it's trading at a measly $4. And then over time, it goes up. 2012, it's at $6, which is a 38% increase. Let's keep going. The following year, it's at 500, or I'm sorry, in 2013, it's at 500%. Let's keep going. 2017, it's at 1.4,000%. All right. And so from 2010 up to 2017, a $1.4,000% gain. And then around 2019 is when it really took off. 2020, 3,000%, trading at $162 a share. Then you hit later on in the year 13,000%. Then let's move forward. 2021, look at that. I mean, I'm gonna just stop right there. 16,000% gain, trading at $791 a share. All right, so if that's not a good stock to invest in for the long term, what I mean by that is dollar cost averaging over time. I don't know what is. So that's my second one. And let's look at the grandfather of all the tech stocks, Apple. Apple is a 70s baby. Apple was established in the 70s. If you go back, it started trading on the market in 1980 at 10 cents per share. Long time ago, all right? So it and you know, in a short period of time, they were a big dog in the, I think Texas Instruments may have been bigger than them at that time, but they crept up on them. But then by the mid to late 80s, they really started growing, even though it was still considered like a penny stock. But then if you move on to like 2005, 2006, they were up 1,500%. And something interesting happened. They created this little thing called, let's see, what is it? Oh yeah, the iPhone. The iPhone and iProducts. The iPhone was created, I think, in 2008. That's when it hit the market, I believe. And from there, it just took off. 4,000% gain that year. I'm sorry, 4,000% in all. But if you look at, 2009, it's at 2010, it's at 6,000% lifetime. 2012, 17,000%. 2015, 30,000%, trading at $30 a share. All right. You catch my point. I mean, I'm not going to keep. And let's look at up here. 2021. 142,000% at $140 a share. That's crazy. So just think if you had, of course, back then there was no internet, but if you had invested, $20 a week, just a measly $15-20 a week over this period of time, how much would you be worth? How much would that investment be worth right up here? So that's what I'm getting at. These blue chip companies, these blue chip tech companies, in my opinion, are the best to invest for the long term. So that's what I now this is Cash App, but I use other platforms as well. But Cash App is so simple and easy. I recommend it for beginners. I mean, very easy to use. It gives you all the tools you need to get started investing, whether you're swing trading, long-term investing, or swing trading. You can also day trade, but you're restricted to 3-day trades in a 5-day period. So you want to be careful with that. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. Give me your thoughts on this, these options or these choices for long-term investing. What are some of your favorites to invest in long-term? Y'all have a good one.